Hey everyone, Sam here, and let's get straight to the point. Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck, constantly worried if your money will stretch to the end of the month? Well, you're not alone, but there's one surprisingly simple step you can take today to break free for good. You might be thinking, is it really that easy? The answer is yes, but here's the catch. Almost nobody does it correctly. I'm about to share exactly what this one thing is, but first, let's quickly understand why you're stuck in this frustrating cycle in the first place. When you live paycheck to paycheck, your income feels like it disappears instantly, right? You work hard, pay your bills, and suddenly you're left counting every penny, anxiously waiting for your next paycheck. It's exhausting, stressful, and honestly, it can feel hopeless. But here's the good news. Escaping this cycle is possible, and it's simpler than you might think. Here's the one powerful step you must take immediately. Pay yourself first. Now, what does pay yourself first actually mean? It means that every time you get paid, before spending on bills, groceries, or anything else, you automatically set aside money into a separate savings account. This isn't just a nice to have, it's a must have. It's your ticket to financial freedom. But maybe you're thinking, Sam, that sounds great, but I don't have enough left over to save. And that's exactly where most people get stuck, because they're approaching saving the wrong way around. The real trick isn't saving what's left after spending, it's spending what's left after saving. Sounds backward, right? But this little twist in your thinking can change everything. Let's unpack exactly how this works. Imagine this, every paycheck, a certain amount, automatically goes straight into your savings account, and you never see it. Out of sight, out of mind. Then you budget and spend only what's left. At first, this feels strange, maybe even impossible. But trust me, it's powerful. It forces you to live within your means, and soon you'll find you don't even miss the money. But how much should you save first? Is there a magic number? Absolutely. And I'll reveal exactly how to calculate your perfect savings amount in a moment. But first, let's quickly bust a dangerous myth many people believe. I don't earn enough to save. The truth? No matter how little you earn, paying yourself first always works. Even if it's just $5 a paycheck, start there. The real secret is creating a habit that grows stronger every time you get paid. And here's something fascinating. Once you start saving first, something magical happens. You begin to feel empowered. Why? Because you're finally taking control of your money instead of your money controlling you. But there's even more to it. Have you ever heard of the emergency fund? Most people overlook this simple but life-changing tool. Let's face it, unexpected expenses will always happen. Your car breaks down, medical bills pop up, or suddenly you lose your job. Without savings, these emergencies force you right back into debt and stress. But when you pay yourself first, you build an emergency fund effortlessly. Imagine having money set aside to handle these surprises without panic or debt. Feels good, right? Now, let's circle back to that magic number. How much should you really save first? A great target for beginners is around 10% of your income. If that sounds intimidating, remember, start wherever you can. Even 1% is better than zero. But wait, what if you're swimming in debt right now? Should you still focus on saving first or tackle your debt immediately? This is crucial, and the answer might surprise you. I'll share exactly what to do about debt shortly, but first, let's consider why paying yourself first is actually the best way to handle debt in the long run. When you pay yourself first, even while in debt, you build momentum. Saving becomes a positive habit, something you enjoy doing. And here's the hidden benefit. While building your savings, you simultaneously become more aware of your spending, naturally reducing unnecessary expenses. That means more money left over to crush debt faster. But there's another piece of the puzzle that most people completely miss, and it's critical to making this strategy work long term. It's the psychological shift. Have you ever wondered why lottery winners often end up broke? It's because handling money successfully isn't just about numbers, it's about mindset. And that's exactly what paying yourself first does. It reshapes your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Now here's the twist. There's a very specific way to set this up so you never miss or skip a savings payment. I'm about to show you precisely how to automate the process, making it effortless and foolproof. You won't believe how easy it is and the massive impact it has. Ready to finally say goodbye to paycheck living forever? Let's dive deeper. Automating your savings is the game-changing step that makes paying yourself first effortless and effective. How does it work? It's simple. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account every payday. This small automatic step removes human error from the equation, ensuring you never miss a payment to yourself. And trust me, you'll hardly notice the money moving. But what about those debts? Shouldn't you focus solely on paying them off first? Here's the interesting part. Financial experts agree that building savings alongside debt payments is crucial. Why? Because without any savings, even the smallest unexpected expense pushes you back into debt. By building your savings cushion, you protect your financial progress. Now, if you're wondering exactly how to balance saving and debt repayment, here's the trick. Prioritize setting aside a small emergency fund first. Say around $500 to $1,000. Once you have this basic safety net, you can confidently tackle debt without constantly worrying about unforeseen expenses derailing your progress. But here's something most people never realize. The secret to making this entire strategy work isn't purely financial. It's emotional. Think about this. Why do people impulse buy? It's usually stress, boredom, or frustration. Paying yourself first shifts your emotional relationship with money. Suddenly, you're no longer spending impulsively to fill emotional gaps. You have clear goals, and spending decisions become intentional. And speaking of goals, here's another crucial piece of the puzzle most people overlook: giving your savings a clear purpose. Saving without a goal is like traveling without a destination. You'll eventually lose motivation. So ask yourself right now, what are you saving for? Is it financial security, freedom, a dream vacation, or buying your first home? Clearly defining your why makes every savings payment more meaningful. But here's a tricky question. What if your income fluctuates each month? Freelancers, gig workers, or commission-based earners know exactly what I'm talking about. Can you still successfully pay yourself first? Absolutely. Here's the solution. Use percentages, not fixed dollar amounts. When you receive income, immediately transfer a fixed percentage to your savings. This ensures you always save, regardless of how much you earn. Okay, let's quickly touch on one more critical point: avoiding the common trap of lifestyle inflation. Ever notice how easy it is to spend more as soon as you earn more? Suddenly, small raises or bonuses vanish into thin air. Paying yourself first combats this by creating a protective buffer. When extra money comes in, it naturally boosts your savings, not just your spending. But here's an exciting bonus. As your savings grow, new opportunities open up. Investing, for example, becomes a reality. Imagine your money actively earning even more money. Compound interest working for you, building your wealth passively. Sounds incredible, right? And it all begins by simply paying yourself first. Now let's address another question I hear all the time. How do you know when your emergency fund is big enough? Financial experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months worth of essential expenses. If that sounds overwhelming, don't panic. Start small and gradually build up. The confidence and peace of mind you'll gain are absolutely worth it. Here's another fascinating benefit that many overlook. Improving your financial health can actually boost your mental and physical health. Reducing financial stress lowers anxiety levels, improves sleep, and boosts overall well-being. Imagine waking up every day knowing you have savings tucked away, ready for anything life throws at you. It's incredibly empowering. And finally, here's one last crucial tip to make sure paying yourself first truly transforms your financial future. Regularly track your progress. Monitoring your savings regularly provides motivation, accountability, and helps you adjust your goals as needed. Celebrate every small win along the way. It'll keep you inspired to keep going. So, if you've been waiting for the perfect moment to stop living paycheck to paycheck, that moment is right now. Take control. Pay yourself first, automate the process, and watch your financial stress vanish. Thanks so much for watching. Now go turn this simple strategy into your powerful reality.